Hey my gorgeous Pisces. So sorry I am late with these. They should have been out yesterday for yourself. You can blame my snotty nose. My cough, yeah. I've got flu. I've also got a grandbaby on the way that can't decide whether he's coming or not. So if he's not here this week, well, he will be here this week. He's definitely going to be here by Sunday because they're taking him out if not. So I've got a new deck as well. So there's a lot of things going on, but then check out my face, the joy of hormones as well as being down with flu. So we've got Harry and Larry and they're ready to meet Sally. So thought I'd introduce them before I start. Got these new deck and yes, they can be very brutal. I'm getting 3 of these cards before I go into the Celtic. So if anyone wants to know what it is, it's the Mystic Black Rose. So for Pisces, the first card is Adrenaline. So we've got roller coaster, a roller coaster ride, ups and downs, good and bad, rush of feelings. So things could be feeling a bit up and down, a bit topsy-turvy at the minute, Pisces. We'll see what's getting your adrenaline going. We've got Only You. Oh, you're actually getting nice cards. We've got Only You. Focused on just you, observing you, watching you. There's no one like you. I feel like you need to remember that there is nobody like you, Pisces. There could be a bit of a down feeling for my Pisces at the moment because with the adrenaline card, I'm kind of getting a bit of up and down energy, like a roller coaster, emotions up and down. There's a need to focus only on you rather than on everybody else as well. And we've got the extremes, harshness, cutting off or erratic decisions. So everything could be feeling a bit extreme at the moment, Pisces. Let's have a look at the Celtic and see what's going from this. You or somebody else around you could be taking things to the extremes as well, though. And we can do that. Look, I'm always honest and I'll always speak my truth and things. So I do have BPD, EUPD nowadays. And I can be a bit, you know, I can go from 0 to 100 in a matter of seconds if someone winds me up or if I think somebody's going to hurt my kids or my friends. The loyalty in me is like a lion, like seriously. And I've got to be very, very careful with my moods, and I am kind of getting that energy of, you know, when you've just hit that tether, and we can, because I can get, my mouth can also be very vile, very vicious, so it can be I can be very harsh with what I'm saying, even if it's a nice thing that I'm trying to say, or I'm trying to say it nicely, it can come off, you know, very harsh. I don't want you to make erratic decisions if you are feeling like that this week. If you're feeling a bit up and down, don't be making any like impulsive decisions. So let's have a look for my Pisces. So the main energy. So we've got Lovers, Gemini, and Justice, Libra. So we are in Libra season now. We've got Gemini there, but even, you may have Gemini or Libra in your chart, but we are in Libra. This could be in love life as well. So there could be a bit of are you loving yourself, or is this a relationship that's being like a roller coaster? When I say relationship, it is a general reading. So it may not just be romantic relationships. It could be between your parents, your siblings, friends, you know, that type of thing. So what's challenging? There's something karmic that's being shifted. The challenge is the confusion. So there needs to be some kind of change brought in to make this situation more harmonious. So I do feel like there could have been fallouts, and it's created this roller coaster ride, and 1 minute you're okay with it, it's ups, downs, good, bad. You know, you've got this rush of feeling. It's a blessing in disguise. It may not feel like it right now, but we've got the Wheel of Fortune coming out with the 4 of Cups. The blessing you're not actually seeing coming just yet. You know, I feel like that will be delivered this week. But there's something you're missing, or something that you're not actually seeing just yet. You're not meant to see it just yet. The Four of Cups is you're concentrating on things that you're missing, or you're lacking in yourself, you're feeling not good enough, that type of thing. But then boom, something comes in. So there is a blessing in disguise in all of this. It's happening for a reason. We've got the Death card in reverse. So something is not over. Something's not over and done with. There may be a retreat at the moment where you're only focusing on you, or, you know, people have gone their own way, that type of energy. But the karmic resolution to this has not been done yet. Something is not over. We've got Temperance. So Sagittarius energy there. We've got patience around this situation. There's a need to have balance and patience around this situation. This is where don't be quick to cut off or make an erratic decision, especially when things are up and down, because we've got the Eight of Cups at present as well. So part of you does want to just like walk away from the situation, not deal with this situation. But I feel like it's harder said than done. This could be something to do with a child. We've got the Star being there now going forward. So this is when the blessing comes in. So we've got Aquarius energy there, but the Star is the blessing that will bring the balance. Something is bringing balance into the situation. The Chariot, positive movement forward. But it's about there's two sides to every story. Well, there's three. We all have different perceptions, should I say. So, and it's about like kind of bringing those. Sometimes we've got to sit there and say, do you know what? We're never going to see eye to eye completely. Sign of Cancer there. Your power is the Nine of Pentacles. It's to keep your independence. So yes, there could have been a shift of observation, choices, people not agreeing, that type of thing. Your power is to stay in agreement with yourself, but to also not go to the extremes. We're trying not to extreme things. We're not to be erratic. It's a week of just focusing on yourself, not letting adrenaline or anger or anything make you jump to things that you shouldn't be jumping to. They're trying to keep calm. Because the outside influence is, we've got the Tower and we've got the Five of Cups. We don't want to do something that we'll regret. That's why they're trying to keep you calm. It's definitely a week of trying to keep your emotions calm. Spirit's hopes and fears for you. We've got the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That there is going to be communication. That, you know, that we can talk about this situation. It can be sorted with words. The outcome is the Seven of Wands in reverse. You don't need to defend yourself. You don't need to justify yourself. I feel like the fight is going to be over and done with. You know, the victory is in the fact that people are agreeing to disagree. That's what it's about. And if people have been extreme with you, and that's, you can just say, look, I'm not. It's just, you know, we don't agree on the same things. That's it. You know, but I do think that something has fueled this. So it's a blessing in disguise. Something is coming out and you're in a better place for it. So I hope that helps. Okay. Love you lots. Bye.